With the aim of increasing knowledge about the potential in the country for minerals used in agriculture, the Geological Survey of Brazil, a public company linked to the Ministry of Mines and Energy, identified new occurrences in the Amazon basin and increased the potential for deposits by 70%. Rock salt containing potassium, or sylvinite, as the mineral potassium chloride is called, from which potassium is extracted. Currently, Brazil imports 96.5% of the potassium chloride it uses for soil fertilization. It also holds the title of the world's largest importer of potash, with 10.45 million tons purchased in 2019, according to data from the Ministry of Economy. Imports of fertilizers in 2021 broke records, the last record having been reached only in 2011. In 2021, Brazil disbursed $15,136 billion in the purchase of the product, an increase of 89% compared to 2020. In attempts to reduce dependence on fertilizers imported from other countries such as Russia and Ukraine, the Brazilian government created the National Fertilizer Plan and the Strategic Materials Plan. The intention is to attract new investments to the sector, with the promise of reducing bureaucracy in licensing of new ventures. According to the Potassium Potential Assessment Report in Brazil Amazon Basin Area, Midwest Sector, State of Amazonas and Para, so far, it can be stated that there are deposits in Nova Olinda do Norte, Atezes and Itacoatiara, with reserves of around 3.2 billion tons of ore, in addition to occurrences in Silves, São Sebastião do Uatuma, Itapiranga, Faro, Namunda and Jaruti, Santarém, Belterra. In the Atezes region, the ore can be found at depths between 650 m and 850 m, with a content of 30.7% KCl. In Nova Olinda, the depth varies between 980 m and up to 1200 m, with an average content of 32.59% KCl. In this presentation, we will address the characteristics of the rock salt deposits owned by Fenrir do Brasil. Area concession property, Fenrir do Brasil. Size of the concession area, 900 square kilometers. Number of grants, total of 9 processes. Deposit estimate, 46 billion tons rock salt. Deposit characteristics, layer of rock salt with traces of potassium, 510 meters thick. Depth of the mineralized layer, minus 1,170 meters. Extraction technique, extraction by dissolution or pillar chamber. Location, on the right side of the Tapajós River, in the municipalities of Belterra, Santarém and Mojuí dos Campos, Para. Means of transport, ferries, ships and trucks. Main highways, Route BR-163. Distance to main road, 2 kilometers. Distance to the nearest port, Porto de Santarém at 36 kilometers. On-site port construction project, yes, project underway in Belterra. Waterway, Tapajós Teles Pires Waterway. Distance to the shore of the Tapajós River, 4 kilometers. Distance to the electrical network, 500 meters. The importance of the Tapajós waterway for the success of the enterprise. The Tapajós River forms a natural access channel, from its mouth on the Amazon River to the port pier in Santarém, over a distance of 3.1 kilometers, with a width of 1.8 kilometers and a depth of 15 m. The Tapajós Teles Pires waterway has a strategic geographic position, connecting the great Brazilian agricultural production centers to the Amazon River and, consequently, to the Atlantic Ocean. It is 843 kilometers long until the confluence with the Teles Pires and Jaruana rivers, on the border of the states of Para, Amazonas and Mato Grosso, and its mouth, in Santarém, PA. The port of Santarém receives large bulk carriers. At the confluence between the Tapajós River, the Amazon River and the Arapians River, it forms an immense natural lake. Due to the greater depths in this region, the measure will allow the service of larger ships. The administration of the port of Santarém implemented transshipment operations between barges and ships on this lake and vice versa in its anchorage area. There is a project underway by the administration of Belterra for the construction of a second port, initially for smaller barges. This will be 4 kilometers from the enterprise. Articulation between local administrations is very important for this work to become a reality. The construction of this new port is of vital importance. Poles. 6 drilling wells and core recovery were carried out, followed by gamma-ray profiling. Rock salt samples were collected and sent to the laboratory. Distances between wells were 18 kilometers, no more than 84 kilometers. Reflection seismic. 900 square kilometers of seismic reflections were carried out throughout the entire area. In the first well, the rock salt layer was intercepted at the top at -1,170 and the base at -1,680. It was possible to notice that the lithology was repeated in all wells with slight inclination. Bindings of well data with seismic data were carried out. The seismic data showed the salt layer extending throughout the area. The seismic data were used to build the 3D modeling of the deposit. Work results. The existence of the rock salt deposit is evident, demonstrating a layer of salt 510 meters thick that extends over 900 square kilometers at a minimum depth of -1,170 meters with a slight slope. The rock salt deposit is estimated to be 46 billion tons. To guarantee socially and environmentally fair production, it is crucial that the mining enterprise is sustainable, with actions that benefit not only the company, but society as well. It is important to maintain the company's transparency and promote campaigns aimed at protecting and respecting local communities and nature. Maybe we won't be able to change the world, but we can contribute to make it better. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions about our venture, just contact us and we will be happy to answer.